Hello, kindergartners, and happy Wednesday to you. Hope you had a wonderful day yesterday and the sun was shining, and hopefully it should be nicer today outside as well. Today, or all this week, we've been talking about plants. I've been reading you some garden stories, and today I want to read you some non-fiction books. That means it's not fake, it's real. And so these are going to be information about the different parts of plants. And what you are going to do is you are going to write some facts. Remember, a fact is something that you can prove is true for everyone, okay? It's something that is true, and it is something that is not a feeling, okay? So I might say, fact, the roots on a plant grow from the seeds first. Okay? Or I could say, I think flowers are beautiful. Which one of those is a fact? The one where you talk about the roots, right? Because the other one is just your feeling. Okay? Not everybody thinks that those flowers are beautiful, unfortunately. Okay? Not everybody's in love with the same kinds of plants that you are. Those are your feelings. Those are not facts. Okay, so today I want you to think about some facts that we're going to learn about these different parts of plants, and all the rest of this week you're going to be writing those facts down and making a list of facts about the different parts of plants. And I'll show you what I want that to look like here in a minute. Okay, we're good to go. Today I want to start off with a book called Seeds. Remember, this is a non-fiction book, meaning this is true. This is not fake. Plant parts, seeds. This is called the table of contents. Remember, a table of contents has all of the stuff that's going to be inside the book and what page to look at it. Okay? So if I wanted to go back through and read just a part about spreading seeds, I would go to page 10. If I wanted to find information just about the parts of a plant, I could go parts of a plant, parts of a pea plant, I would look on page 22. So that's what the table of contents does for us. Plants need seeds. Plants make seeds. Each seed can grow into a new plant. Seeds need soil, water, and warmth to grow. You learned that yesterday if you did our science activity and watched that video about all the things that plants need, right? Seeds will break open in the soil, stems grow up, that's a little stem, and the roots grow down. You can kind of see the roots coming out. Here's the seed, and you can kind of see those roots coming out. The new plant makes leaves, flowers, and fruit. Seeds grow inside of the fruit. Spreading seeds. Birds help spread seeds. When they eat berries, the seeds come out in their waste and they fall to the ground. So birds will eat the seeds, and then they will poop it out, and the seed is still whole and it can still be spread and plant somewhere else. So birds can spread seeds. Weather spreads seeds. The dandelions float to new places in the wind. So did you know that each of these little guys is a dandelion seed? And so wind will pick up the seed and it will help the dandelion spread. Not everybody loves a dandelion to be spread. I'll tell you that right now. People scatter seeds. Pumpkin seeds grow well in large gardens. This person's scattering it by planting them, right? So if you've planted seeds, you've helped scatter seeds. Seeds we eat. Many seeds are good to eat. Peas are soft seeds that grow in pods. You eat the seed. I like peas. Sunflower seeds make crunchy snacks. These are hard seeds that grow in the middle of a sunflower. Remember, we learned about sunflowers when we talked about Kansas. Wonderful seeds. Large or small, hard or soft, seeds grow into new plants. These are like those helicopter plants. They are around here. And when you throw them up, it looks like a helicopter, but that's actually the seed for the tree. And that's it. So when you look closely, you can see the seed, and from the seed bursts open, and that's what the plant comes from. Okay? Okay, now we're actually going to read another book, and so you're going to end up writing 2 sentences today. But I want you to pause and write one fact about seeds. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep this paper all week long so that we have facts at the end. So you're going to write seeds, and then I want you to draw a picture of a seed, which is just going to in turn be an oval, right? Then I want you to think of one fact that I read to you about seeds. Okay, you can talk about how seeds are spread. You can talk about how seeds, what seeds turn into. You can talk about the seeds that we eat. Okay, and you're going to write that down below. So you might say, seeds are spread by whatever. Okay? Or you might say, seeds are, I like to eat seeds. No, that's not a fact. You can't write that. You can eat seeds. Peas are seeds you eat. You could write, seeds get spread by my hands. Seeds get spread by birds. Seeds get spread by the weather, right? So think of one thing. So press pause and start your first sentence. And then we're going to read about roots next. Okay, so press pause. Write your first fact. Okay. All right, you should have one fact written down about seeds. And now we're going to move on to the book Roots. Roots. Okay, and you're going to write one fact about roots. So here's our table of contents again. This tells us what we're going to read about in our book and what page to find it at if we wanted to just look back into that book. Plants need roots. Roots keep plants from falling over. Roots grow down in the ground. Do you see all the tree roots? If the plant didn't have roots, it would just fly away every time the wind blew because it would have nothing to hold it into the ground. So one of the things that roots are important for is holding the plant into the ground. Roots also get food for the whole plant. They suck up food and water from the soil. So a second important thing about roots is that it gets the food and water for the plant. Roots send the food up plant stems and then the stems carry the food to everywhere else. So the roots suck it up like a straw, and then it sends it up through the stem of the plant. All kinds of roots. Long tree roots spread out under the soil. They search for water below. Shallow cactus roots soak up rain quickly. They store water for the plant. Water lily roots grow down into the mud. Roots keep the plants from floating away. They kind of look like they're just floating, but they have a root in the bottom of the Roots we eat. Did you know you eat some roots? We eat some roots. Carrots are the tap roots of green leafy carrot plants. The carrot is the root and you eat carrots. These are turnips. They are a root vegetable. They taste good in soups and salads. Deep or shallow, thick or thin, roots help the plants stay alive. Okay. So now you should have the same paper. You have your seed fact and your seed sentence fact. Right underneath that, you're going to write the word roots. R-O-O-T-S. And to make your roots, you're going to draw a little ground, and then you're going to draw, kind of looks like a tree underground. And you can even draw your little seed. Now you're going to write one fact about roots. So you might say, you can talk about how we eat roots. You can talk about what they do. What is the job of a root? Why do plants need roots? There's two facts that you could write about that. Okay, so you can write that right below. Okay, and then save that because we're gonna keep learning about plants this the rest of this week and the parts of the plants the rest of this week. Okay, all right. You should have your Match Mine chart. And we have 3 words on there, and we're going to add some words on there. We're going to add some words on there. The first word we're going to add is stomp. Like stomp, stomp, stomp. Listen, there's lots of blends in there. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hear all those sounds? There's a lot to break apart there. Tricky, tricky. I want you to write it in B1. So B1, write the word stomp. Break it apart and write it down. Okay, the next word you're going to write is smile. Smile. Okay, you hear that long I. Remember, when we have the long I, you can't just write an I. I doesn't say I says I. So when you hear that I, something has to make it say I. That's your hint. We're going to write the word smile in B2. Smile. B2, you should have the word smile. Okay, we're going to write one more word. Are you ready? In B3, we're just going to fill up B's today. In B3, you are going to write the word stem. Stem. All right, let's read our UB words one more time. Everybody reading them. Slide them. Tub, cub, bub, pub, dub, grub, rub, snub, club, sub, stub. All right, very good. So today you should have 2 facts, one about seeds one about roots. You should have added 3 words to your Match Mine chart, and that is what we are doing for reading today. Have a great day.